Mixin', fixin'.
All right, Coach, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State in TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. Today, it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Jacksonville Jaguars. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Off the play fake to Mixon. This is Dalton. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Another look for Dalton on 2nd and 10. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Dalton here from the gun. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurt. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The numbers for him from a week ago. 4 catches, 62 yards.
And I'd certainly expect them to use him quite a bit because he runs excellent routes, has good hands, and knows how to get open.
Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. It's 1st and 10 from the 12, and he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Let's go.
A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Now Foles. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. James O'Shaughnessy. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
That's almost just not right. You cover everybody, but those tight ends, they can be awfully reliable.
Very reliable. The defense just has to hate those guys.
This drives them crazy because oftentimes you can't match up with them. They have you either with size, speed, or maybe even just strength.
This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. So now the Bengal offensive unit back out onto the field. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. The numbers for Mixon last week. 3 touchdowns on the ground, and then, Charles, he threw one in through the air for good measure.
Yeah, you know you have to account for him in all situations. I mean, we know he can run the heck out of the football. You just noted what he did. But how about him being able to get out of the backfield, catch it, and get into the end zone as well?
Now Joe Mixon. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Offense.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
After the penalty, it's Mixon, and he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Each team has its own terminology. Some people call it jumbo, some call it monster, some call it king. But it doesn't really matter. They brought in the big lumber to pick up that first down.
Yeah, you think about goal line defense with the goal line offense that time getting it done. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati first down. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. From just shy of midfield, Dalton. Flushed out right. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 36. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. They run. Anderson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. So Dalton now. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 15-yard line. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
On 2nd and 7, Dalton. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Now Dalton. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Drew Sample, his first touchdown of the new season, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
31 yards there and a first down. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. These two teams all tied after one. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now Foles off the play fake to Fournette. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 28.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Fournette, a 1st down carry. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
He'll set up the screen to Fournette. Yeah, that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying it is one thing. We can second-guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize it is broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the 1st down on 3rd down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
Yeah, things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
The Bengal offense now gets set to head back out onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you
that was my headset. I'm hoping I wasn't dead mute this entire time.
But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters.
I just realized that I thought I was talking for over, let's see, how long now? Oh, this wouldn't tell me. Anyway, if I wasn't talking for that long, wow. Like, I actually cannot believe this.
Despite only needing one, Dalton to throw. Opening man is Uzomah.
Because Dalton with the 1st down.
45 at the 44. They only needed
what a
one
shocker.
On 3rd down, they get 10 instead by going to the air.
So I'm kind of glad I chose to turn my mic on.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. Now a flag comes in from
holding.
The umpire after
Hold
a
the
gain of about
offense.
4. And this looks like it's going to be holding.
Could have told you that. Why would you try to help this team now that they are struggling?
That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold them.
Check 24. Check 24. Kill. Check 9. Here you go. Can.
Now they run with Mixon. 2 yards on the pickup. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, so far it was only a 2-yard gain.
That one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
I'm going back to you.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Dalton. That's caught.
Oh my goodness. Uzomah, please get that touchdown. And Uzomah with a huge touchdown.
C.J. Uzomah. His first touchdown here of the new campaign.
Wait, Zach Taylor.
And the Bengals are going to jump back in front. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned.
Oh, that's got to be the head coach. Like, wait, no, Andy Dalton's the head coach. I mean, like the quarterback was like, what? Now the Bengals lead for the first in this game, 14-10. The blitz and the Bengals made them pay.
Or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set.
Now, how
to
does
take over
Jacksonville
here.
respond?
And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it.
Yeah, what, about 4?
I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he's brought down after a very nice game.
Whoever that guy is just kind of stormed through there.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on it.
Pulls the not so great pass.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Good incompletion. Good pass down by number 22. One more big stop. Will force the Jaguars to punt it.
You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true.
Oh, big pick. Massive pick for Jackson. And I don't think William Jackson with a huge pick, no one able to get to him. And Jackson is going to get it for a pick-6 touchdown. And that's going to expand the Jaguars. This is going for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Get the guys in WWE.
The guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. And that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
And now the Bengals will lead 21-10 against the Jaguars.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another
This is definitely not how the Jaguars envisioned this after the stellar first quarter that they had.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Somehow RG3 is leading the Patriots to 2-0, and I'm kind of shocked. Oh, sorry, folks. I'm still sick.
Decent field position and throwing.
That's going to be a sack on Nick Foles by Mr. Jefferson.
Credit the sack to Malik Jefferson.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
And he's going to lose
a loss of a yard
to the 14-yard line.
As we had 2-minute warning.
Loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down.
Here we go. Uh-oh.
It's 3rd and very
Stop him! Stop him! There we go.
So we got 3 of 1 tackle, but couldn't.
Now you can punt it again, Jacksonville.
Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down.
We often talk of situational
Yeah, that pick 6 just like completely changed the tide of this game.
Off the field, brought the punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. If those guys will get along very well right now, of course.
No, you don't. Oh, never mind. Yes, you do.
Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
Very good return that time. 18 yards.
All right.
And the
Let's
Bengals
go.
will take over here 1st and 10.
Let's
Tyler Boyd and the
try.
rest of the offense heading back out. Not only does he not
There we go.
catch,
Let's try this play.
I don't think he's been targeted in this game, but they're winning.
And if you ask a receiver of his magnitude, he'll tell you that it's because everyone is focused on him anyway. Okay, you've taken it away.
Oh, come on, guy. You could have caught that.
I've opened things up for the rest of my team. I know how receivers think.
They've been using him as a decoy, and effectively so.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact.
Are they going to blitz me heavy?
Unable to hold on to the football.
And they're definitely going to blitz me heavy. Give me a I needed that split second.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Sacked by the outside backer, Telvin Smith.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I can say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really
Wow, he really just dropped that.
Yeah, you're doing a big way, and what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
That's okay. The Bengals ain't sweating it.
As we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
He took the hits like it was nothing. Mr. Webb needs to go to tackling camp because he shook it off like, get hit, he's a little guy.
Making their way onto the field. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call it in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football.
Got a loss of 2 yards. And that's into the first half, folks. Go on to the third quarter.
Back to this week 3 matchup. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and
a booming kick
here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first.
Let's folks, how did the Jaguars come out of that first half? What was said in the locker room? What's going to change? And Fournette goes down from again to 2 yards.
I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it though. This is a really important drive, and we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half.
Net gain 4 yards.
Something that they expect to get them into
it's
the
3rd
end
and
zone
4th.
and back into this game.
We'll see if
for the Jaguars.
Is a good one for them. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Open man is Westbrook.
And one hell of a catch. This will be a first down. Great catch by Westbrook.
He's out of bounds. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well.
13.
Now Leonard Fournette.
Got the gain of 2 yards. Oh, Fournette is hurt for Jacksonville. The workhorse of this team may have just went down.
We'll step aside and be right back. On 2nd down, Armstead.
Armstead with the 1 yard gain.
Following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down.
Can Jacksonville convert one more time on 3rd down to keep this drive alive?
Here's Foles.
And it's going to be a first down and some.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 40. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game begins. So throughout your practice sessions,
Francis, there wasn't too many changes.
What can he do? What kind of damage
but
can he do
a lot of people retired. Breeze retired. AJ Green retired for the Bengals. Oh my goodness. You know, so many retirements happened, and I think it really shocked everyone. You know, Brady retired, and now RG3, who they traded for, is the starting quarterback and lead him out to 2-0, so he's almost done a better job than Brady did in his final season. And it's a touchdown for the Jaguars. They're right back in this game.
D.D. Westbrook, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are back within a single score.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of
and a 2-point conversion makes this a 3-point game. It is 21-18. Cincinnati still leads, but man, did this just get way too close.
Off the big play in the end zone. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Okay, we got a 23. Not bad.
Bengals set to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try to get the run game going. This is Mixon.
Mixon gets the first down.
Slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive, and also.
I wonder if they're going to blitz it again like that. They are.
The 36 now.
Wow.
1st and 10. They'll run here with Mixon.
Oh my God, they just sent him flying. But it's a gain of 3 yards, right? Yeah, so I mean, it's not too bad.
But that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through.
Ooh, thank God he didn't pick that one off.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted.
Thank God he didn't pick that one off.
It winds up falling incomplete. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from
Andy Dalton has not been too hot, if you will.
Saw how precise he was.
What's up, the Dean?
To try and chip away at that, and thus far they've been successful.
Third down, a shot here for Dalton. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there.
And Dalton looking like the joke that he is.
And fourth down now coming up.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt.
Oh.
And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
Alrighty.
Jaguars come to the line to start
The
their
Bengals struggling to score as usual.
In the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put
Told you folks, the only way the Bengals are actually going to really win this game is if the halfback does most of the work. And if the halfback can't do most of the work, the Bengals ain't winning this game. Facts.
There is incomplete.
Going to be a no gain at all. It's 3rd and 10.
The defense loves to hang their hat on that, don't they? You get a guy that catches the ball, but you stop him for no gain.
Without a doubt, because they're also used to trying to catch people after the catch, and they miss.
And that's going to force the Jaguars to punt it.
We've seen it so many times. In this case, though,
oh, so close.
Put down right on the spot. Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution?
What in the world happened to my wire? Hold on one second.
Locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available
there. Because my wire was like attached to something, I couldn't
as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
Get it off of there, and it just was not a great process.
Take it in at the 22.
It's a 31.
We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And that will come the offense as they take over.
Okay, let's see if the Bengals can...
now ready to take the field.
Oh, no.
Last time, see if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it.
They're kind of shutting Mixon down.
And affect their play.
And that is not what the Bengals want to happen. They can't let that happen, essentially.
Again, it's Mixon. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line.
It is 3rd and 5, and you want to talk about struggling. This team has struggled.
We praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Throwing, Dalton. And he fires one.
What was that? That wasn't even close to the dude.
What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on
Andy Dalton. Jesus, just horrible. Right now, the quarterback is costing this team the game.
If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number. Not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense has spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with
no, it's just the quarterback struggling to do his job. It's not the defense. That was so late. Come on.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
Oh, BS. So there hasn't been one penalty called on the Jaguars this game.
You are like in the starting blocks, waiting for the pistol to fire and go, and he jumped a little bit too early.
Now a play fake here on 1st down.
Thank you to Dre Kirkpatrick for catching that.
Picked off by the Alabama man, Dre Kirkpatrick.
Drake Kirkpatrick gets to the 1 yard line, trying to desperately do whatever he can for his team.
A very short field to work with now. 1st and goal after the great punt return. Andy Dalton to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
God, this guy sucks.
The intended receiver, but it'll be
like, literally, ladies and gentlemen, I have not seen something so bad.
Man stands in the backfield, and that's Mixon.
Thank God. Thank God. All right, because Andy Dalton can't throw the football, and is literally single-handedly costing them, but should be an easy 6 points.
2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now, what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it.
And thank God, the fullback can score a sample. Now has a reception touchdown and a rushing touchdown this game. Because Andy Dalton has done horrific. 28-18 Cincinnati leads thanks to Drake Kirkpatrick's huge pick and getting stopped at the 1 yard line.
Giving up points.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work.
Jackson will get it back on the 25-yard line.
He's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it.
Hey, Carlos, they're not playing nowhere. Fournette trying to rush for 66 yards. What is up, T.Y.?
A lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
From the 29.
Dunlap spearing. Nick Foles forced him to get it off, and that's how we're going to end the 3rd quarter.
The 40-yard line before being corralled. 11 yards there, 1st down. Back now in Jacksonville. It's Jaguar.
Yes, it is 28-18. Jacksonville down by 10.
Looking to throw.
Dunlap sacks Nick Foles. It'll be 2nd and 16.
Chopping his way to the quarterback. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. On play action, they'll throw.
And it's overthrown by Nick Foles. 3rd and 16 now.
The intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Come on, there we go.
They're going to look to throw.
Stop him, no! Done it.
And he's got another.
That's the problem, it's 1st down for Jacksonville.
At the Bengals' 44-yard line.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense.
Come on, Cincinnati, y'all got to play better than that.
Find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they
Holy God, what a catch.
Chewing up big yardage, another nice game there. This one goes for 20.
Okay.
That was an excellent read right there. Saw cover 1. That means it's just a single high safety.
I'm so confused on how RG3 is leading the Patriots to a 2-0 lead. 2-0, like, record.
Big time completion.
A throw left side complete to his receiver, Westbrook. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. So 2nd and inches after that 1st down completion went just shy of the marker.
Look at, oh, pick that off. So apparently I've been made grilled cheese by somebody. Hopefully it's not poison.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage.
If you hear it licking in the back, it's my dog licking, drinking some water, not licking.
Now back to throw. This will be just
and that would have been a touchdown, but thanks to Drake Kirkpatrick, it's not going to be. And Jackson's have to do one more play at least to get into the end zone.
That sets up a 1st and goal.
This all-out blitz.
Every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down.
It'll be a loss of 3 yards for Fournette.
As much as possible.
Stop behind the line.
3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stop that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more accurate.
And he'll
and Fournette able to drive it into the end zone. It is a touchdown for the Jacksonville Jaguars once again. They're right back in it. As it is about to be 25-28. Jacksonville only down by a field goal. 4 minutes and 46 seconds left. Can blah blah. I can't speak right now. Can the Cincinnati Bengals hang on to this lead? They get on the 25-yard line. Let's see how the Bengals respond. It's been kind of a high-scoring game.
And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to
Mixon getting a massively needed first down. Unfortunately, they probably have to rely to him a lot in this half. Like I said, Mixon, the halfbacks in general, are going to be the sole reason, in my opinion, why the Cincinnati Bengals win.
First seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season.
It's going to be a loss, or it's a gain of yard.
Calais Campbell on the stop. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down.
Oof. Tough crowd.
They'll run with Mixon.
Unfortunately, Mixon's own offensive lineman caused him to kind of mess up there. It's 3rd and 6.
That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Dalton now, the pass.
He gets hit, but is able to get it to Uzomah. Uzomah trying to get that touchdown, and Uzomah wide open gets the touchdown. A huge touchdown for the Cincinnati Bengals.
With his 3rd touchdown pass of the game.
Dalton finally looking like a decent quarterback on that play.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys.
The Bengals are up 35-25. How will the Jaguars respond?
Extra point up and good by Bullock, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. That'll be taken
3 minutes and 1 second left in this game. Down by 2 scores. Can the Jaguars pull off a miracle comeback?
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that.
This is a decent drill too.
Do they stick?
Okay.
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory,
number 50 should have picked that one off.
Change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays.
Number 22 is not even aware of the ball.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Chris Conley, the intended receiver. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And now it's 3rd down. The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. That's into the hands of Westbrook over the middle. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
In this situation, the dictation is coming from the defense, right? They're going to tell you, you can have 6, 7 yards, do that all the way downfield.
It's 4th and 3. They're desperately going for it.
They've got to start attacking vertically a lot more.
They'll go with a big back four.
That's going to be a turnover on downs, unfortunately, for Jacksonville.
They stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
You know, it was 5 for 16, 3 of his passes have been touchdown. That's horrible. It just looks bad. I mean, the touchdowns and the 1 pick, 3 touchdowns, 1 pick were great for like stats, but yardage-wise, you're looking at the completion like, what in the world?
It's very difficult.
Mixon desperately trying to get that rushing touchdown, and Mixon does that indeed to extend the Cincinnati Bengals lead.
Joe Mixon, his 6th touchdown of the season. Now the Bengals,
that's his 6th touchdown of the season.
Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent.
But it was a close game for the entire game. Now it's looking like a blowout.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
That's fielded in the end zone.
Ooh, 42-25.
Here, this will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do
dropped
in
it.
the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
He literally dropped
every
it.
bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for him. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that.
Another
confidence.
drop. Oh man, this is not looking. This ain't looking good for Jacksonville.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Foles.
Well, that guy's wide open. If this is Swain. He's not able to be a 2-minute warning.
Under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
The Jaguars now on the 32-yard line.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. They'll look to throw. Caught here by
Somehow
Conley.
he caught that. Wow.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch.
2nd and 2 is Jacksonville. How they can respond there? They right now on a wave of, I guess, semi-momentum at least on this drive. 18 drops after getting hit as soon as he touched it.
Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll look to throw.
Has to be another 1st down for the Jacksonville Jaguars.
And he gets it inside the 10.
They're going no huddle.
They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. They'll set up a throw. And
It's picked off by William Jackson. It's the 2nd pick of the game. Heartbreaking, but and now William Jackson is high. Oh, that guy is wanting this crowd to go ham on him. That's 3 picks for Nick Foles.
But this time the big swing was taken.
Yikes.
And it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
8 for 135 yards for Nixon. Nixon, you had a great game.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
And he'll be taken
Nixon's trying to add to that yardage total. And I think the Bengals going to let him. This Jaguars defense ain't putting up a fight.
Now Mixon.
He might be at the 2nd touchdown.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
Literally, they're going to run it one more time.
First down gain of 26 yards. They'll run on 1st down. Mixon. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Mixon with a 185-yard game. That's how you end off the game. Right now, the Jacksonville Jaguars are absolutely pissed. That is heartbreaking for them.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
Dalton just...
So for Cincinnati...
Look at his touchdowns, folks, and nothing else. You'll be satisfied with that. Okay. But yeah, that is brutal. Hello, oh my gosh. It's here we go. Alrighty, so sorry about that, folks. Just had a little bit of an interruption. Next up. This league schedule for week 4. It's not a bad game. Lions, Titans. Lions, Giants now. Let's see. So the next thing to do is going to be the, actually, we should probably do the two more. Vikings, Falcons, Bills, Colts. What do you guys think? Falcons, Dolphins? Not really looking forward to that game. Falcons, Vikings. Let's go with the Falcons and Vikings. Who are we gonna use? I know the Atlanta Falcons are like struggling to get a win, so let's try to help them out. They're both 0-2. Well, I used the Falcons the last time, so I'll use the Vikings this time then. Remember, I went against them because they had that Cousins dude. Here we go. Well, it's definitely going to be interesting. What's up, Johnny Utah? It definitely could be some interesting because...
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is Madden 20.
Because both teams are 0-3 and
Coach, a very warm day outside by
desperately
Minnesota
to win.
standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at US Bank Stadium.
And the last time we saw the Vikings, I know we made them. I think we actually beat them. So, like, you know, we used the Falcons before, didn't use the Vikings last season. Let's use them this season.
They'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line, and the Minnesota Vikings.
Like Kirk Cousins. Under center. Who's your halfback? Cook? Doesn't ring a bell. Dalvin Cook. Now that rings a bell. Gets a 1-yard gain.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
So a lot of crazy things happened this offseason that you guys weren't able to see.
Buying time to his left. And he'll be brought down.
Kirk Cousins actually rushing for 7 yards. Didn't really have much time to do much. These some really weird plays that they got going on.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
Adam Thielen, I kind of want you to do something other than that.
Cousins. And he's got Kyle Rudolph.
Kyle Rudolph got sent flying. But thank you for the 6-yard gain. And thank you for the first down defender.
Picking up the first. Cousins to his tight end.
A lot of teams that come back into it. Like last season was so odd. Teams that didn't expect to be winning the division or clinching the wild card did it. You know, like I think the Packers were a wild card team. Actually, yeah, they had to be a wild card team, and they won the Super Bowl. It's just crazy when you really think about it.
Moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us and he's like, "Hey, these pants make me look fat." And we said, "Nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy."
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
And he's going to be able to catch up for a first down.
He'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
The Vikings have the weird horn thing.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about.
Yeah, both teams are. When you go 0-3 to start off the season, it's
You mentioned that to me pregame.
Right now, you pretty much can see how your season's going in a bunch. It's not looking to be too great, and sometimes I realize that some of the teams that I played as and won that one game for them just kind of really like so the massive get sacked.
They sack him back right around the 44. Vic Beasley making it look easy, cruising in for the sack. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job.
Wow, that was a great block for 48, I think.
You're really almost discrediting their work.
Now on third down, that pass
we force the Vikings to punt.
in the backfield and incomplete. Not the opening possession they were looking for, especially on the road.
No doubt about it, because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. But now bringing up a fourth down, an empty possession, not what they were seeking.
Wait.
Ryan and the Falcons now
How the
come up
Vikings on the road? They're at home.
At their own 20-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead
There we go.
I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Oh, a massive fumble, a great fumble comes to the Vikings. Epps, good job.
Set up shop in
Or
enemy
Eeps.
territory at the 42-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Oh, I didn't think.
Tipped and intercepted.
No way. He was on the floor.
For the INT.
Unbelievable. That's got to be, there's no way, because he was on the floor. He was literally on the floor. Now I want to see, is this the guy? Can I get a better angle on that? And does he have in slow motion? One knee is down, but both feet are on. How's that a pick?
There was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands,
I don't know how that worked, but it worked.
In this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman.
Yeah, Devontae Freeman's still around.
Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Anthony Barr in on the tackle. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now Ryan.
See, why couldn't my guy do that? You know, it's just like, why isn't my guy doing that?
And it's 2nd down.
They had a good game catching the ball in the backfield a week ago, and they're going to try and involve him in that way in this game as well. But you can tell scouting is taking over. They're making it a little bit more difficult.
And defensively, they told us, hey, we've got to take him out.
The Falcons are going to be forced to punt it.
To just short runs, because he can really impact this offense.
Right, didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
This is brought in at the 21.
I literally just sniffed like stiff arm the hell out of that guy from the said he was a juke. Didn't see it, but it looked more of an arm than anything else. Kirk Cousins.
And he'll need to find a way to shrug off the opening.
Looking like a liability.
Call it a drive, one play and an interception, so he's got to forget that.
I know that in today's football, we have a good number of coaches who don't look at time of possession the way that the old school guys did.
There we go, that's the first down. At least he's able to shake that off. I mean, not too yay about the plays that the Vikings kind of have, but they're all right. Oh, this poor guy should be stopped so quickly.
First down, it's Cook.
Dalvin Cook somehow making the most of a really bad situation. We're getting a lot of yards.
First down gain of 26 yards. That's his longest run of the first quarter. And, Charles, we talked before the game about them needing to establish the run game. They'll be looking for more of that.
And they got to the perimeter. So
and look at Kirk Cousins, so they look all professional.
What they want to get done today. So they'll have some complimentary runs where he'll run it to
Please
the
don't
inside.
take that off.
But it appears that when they want the big yardage, they think they can get to the outside and make it happen.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
So what is?
From the 24,
Why is Steelers doing all these plays and routes? As soon as guys are doing these routes, I'm looking like it's not going to work for me because it's going to be hard to get it over the defender. Especially they're just like hawking you.
Cousins now.
Like there, I've got to hope that that would have been a touchdown, but number 22. Let's just say number 22 is not the man you want to throw it to. Throw it again. Oh, wait a minute. Look at the space they're about to give him. They guarded him well. Come on, Kirk Cousins. Get him into there with Adam Thielen. We're on the 1 yard line. The 1 yard.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I kind of Dalvin Cook would be better for the situation.
To the air again, it's Cousins.
They really did
just.
this.
Swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back
Vic
at the
Beasley.
5-yard line. Vic
The man of my nightmares.
Beasley able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. On 2nd and goal,
Kirk,
Cook
you want
waiting
to
in the
spike it.
backfield all alone. To throw, Cousins.
That is.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
I'll accept the 1st and goal. Yeah, good job, Atlanta.
And goal from the 1 yard line. Costly penalty.
On the ground with a tight end. And
that's not a first.
After a fairly minimal
They're the 5 first down.
Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd
Are
and goal.
you kidding me?
Look at this, a tight end carry. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2.
I cannot believe that it doesn't work.
2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. So it's 3rd and goal, and now the question, can this Falcon defense stand tall once more? To throw is Cousins. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Kirk Cousins is
Ricardo Allen there on the coverage. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea
they're going for it on
4th
and goal. They're crazy.
On 4th and goal. So they got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No
and Rudolph dropped it.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Falcons able to muster together a goal line stand. The left side completion to Jones. And he will double the space they have to work with as they take it from the 2 to the 4. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. Now Ryan down around the goal line. And it's
actually in the inches.
Hooper.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Coming to you.
Ryan now to throw on 3rd down.
He dropped the top. Punt it. Punt it.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty?
Hey, the Falcons players can motion all they want.
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed.
Give yourself the 50 yard. They'll have to work 50 yards.
No flag. Let them fight it out.
Unbelievable.
Forces 4th down. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
Hey, a simple tip
Dalvin Cook gets that 1st down.
To the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence.
Red zone season. This play is pretty designed for the red zone, but like this play still doesn't even work. Like these Vikings plays are just god awful. Kind of can see why they're haven't won a game.
Cousins on 1st down. He lets this one fly toward the back.
And Diggs with a massive bomb touchdown. And the Vikings put the first points on the game.
Diggs, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
The Vikings now lead 7-0 against the Falcons.
And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This is taking about
These Viking fans can not be as concerned as they were before. Like, oh my God, our team is this bad.
To the 25-yard line. About set to begin their next drive.
As Matt Ryan and the Falcons respond.
And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3-and-out.
Play fake did not work, so they lost the reps. Probably going for the Wildcat or a pitch.
Going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off.
4-yard gains from 2nd and 9. From 3rd and 9. Whoops.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Here's Ryan.
Be a first down for the Falcons.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big 3rd down pickup of 20 yards.
Here we go. Check. Fresno.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And down he goes at the 49.
Gets a gain of 3.
A 3-yard pickup.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
And the Vikings barely able to stop the Falcons. Oh my gosh, the dogs.
Just shy of the 20.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
No, folks, this definitely is going to be the last one that we have this team. It's just been one of those days where it's like, very difficult day. You know?
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd down, Ryan, and this is caught at the 8.
Plus, I haven't been really feeling well. I just want to make sure I at least put out something for you guys. And
give them 14 on that one, and a 1st down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL. And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was the super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
We're tied, 7-7. Now this is where the Viking fans need to do it. Need to be like, oh my God.
Hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
And now out comes Minnesota. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time.
Minnesota, do you want to run out some clock and hope that you can just go on to the other quarter? Or
2nd down, Cousins. Eluding the pressure right.
Jesus.
And he whips that one incomplete there. He was looking for Adam Thielen there. But now it'll be 3rd down.
Was he looking for Alan?
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync.
Massive first down for the Vikings.
A gain of 22. First down now, but the clock continues to move. First down, here's Cousins.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call it?
Well, they said it with a
Keep it going. Do you have any other better plays?
Yeah, that means he doesn't move
He ain't got any other better plays.
He
I
still
know.
knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push off in order to get open. He finds a way to pick up a first down.
Holy God, that should have been a pick. I don't know where the hell Kirk Cousins was throwing.
It was Ricardo Allen there on the coverage.
Like, wow, Kirk Cousins, you are not bright sometimes, I tell you.
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
That is caught at the 7.
Timeout, timeout.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
And it's like, Jesus, they're actually doing something. En route, please.
Cousins again.
Oh, I'm kind of glad you dropped that.
So 17
Right, this is where we struggle. This is the struggling part, scoring a touchdown.
You've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
That's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Again, it's Cousins. And it's caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
The 1-yard line.
Signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. They've been denied
Vikings,
touchdowns in the red zone twice already.
We have been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already.
Now Cousins.
But not this time, because Kyle Rudolph with a massive touchdown with just barely a few seconds left.
Kyle Rudolph in the final seconds of the first half. And the Vikings have
The Vikings have a 7-point lead. It's 14-7 Minnesota. 7 seconds left. That's what Atlanta will have to work with.
14-7. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
In the end zone.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here.
Gonna get sacked, and that is how we end the sack. It's down. That's how we're going to end.
Something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger
That's first half, and now we've got this. Oh dear, Mayer.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here.
There's got one hell of a leg. Sergeant E now got on the 25-yard line, start off this third quarter.
No run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this of intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
All right, come on, let's see what you got.
You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you.
That was a hit. I know Devonta Freeman heard that. Like, he felt that one. So the man went flying.
By making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up?
And a massive sack from Barr.
Get there and bring him down.
It's now 2nd and 16 for the Atlanta Falcons.
2nd and 16 after the sack. Ryan.
Holy God, that was a massive jarring.
Hold on through the contact. Brings up.
They've been very
strong safety. We got did his job.
Each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Getting it out left
Until the Falcons are going to be forced to put at 4 and 15.
It's 4th down.
Heartbreaking for the Falcons, but they're still not, like, you know, out of this game at all. Not at all.
Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away.
Get it back on the 20-yard line.
Just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Vikings to take over. They are trying to snap that 3-game losing streak. On top so far with the football here, 1st and 10. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. Gets this to the 24.
After get that 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
That play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
They run it again with Cook. Nowhere to go.
Number 865. That's pointless in that whole entire play. He had one drive. Hey, as long as you can block one person, we're good. That's a 1st down. What does he do? Doesn't do a damn thing. Oh.
Throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Ball apparently is not good enough. What is it? It's not good enough.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Yeah, so unfortunately, a punt, the Falcons right back.
And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10.
Hopefully make it
to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
Wow, what was Steven? He's gone. He's gone. Wow. Falcons with the rushing touchdown. All the yards from that one play, and that looks great.
Touchdown on the season. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Oh my gosh.
This fielded at the 2.
Yeah, listen, if the Saints were smart, I was like, hey, we can get the Detroit Lions back at court. Let's trade for him. You know, they traded, what, a 2nd and a 3rd. Or 2nd for this year and a 3rd for the next year to get Matthew Stafford from the Lions. Well, for the reason Phil Rivers left the Chargers. That was a really weird situation, let's put it that way.
What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense. Get a couple of 1st downs and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to
it's the inaccuracy of quarterback. I don't know what is it. The last 4 games, I haven't had a good quarterback. They've all been inaccurate. They've all almost cost their team the game. And that happens.
The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down.
Where's the rookie?
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10. And I'm just thinking
I can't run my pass back into a hole. They're just going to plan him out. So it's like, well, what are you going to do? An executive coaching decision, and he barely got touched and dropped it.
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the 1st half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far in the 2nd half.
Punt it back.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
I would dare say that these guys would have liked to have given their defense a little bit more rest since they gave up a touchdown their last time out. But alas, my man, that's not going to happen.
Yep, they're going to have to grab those helmets, get right back out there. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And possession will switch.
For some reason, my internet connection is not... well, I'm going to have to end this because I'm looking at it from my computer and it looks horrid. So in order for me to save it, and that way it's at least able to watch, we're just going to zoom by and see what happens.
So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons.
You gotta hurt so that they don't like cut off my stream. I just got like the warning symbol.
Yeah, think about the team that
not the yellow one, the red warning symbol is what I got. So it's like, hey, wrap it up because you think, well, you should now. It's like, oh, no, it's not.
What a 2nd half, the adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they plan to do going in, whether they just
what we'll do is by the 3rd episode for season 2, we should be at week 10. That's the plan. Should be at week 10. Oh man. Alright, so please leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the game. We'll see you next time. Step up.